Hello, everyone. Today, I'm eager to give you an overview on PMA's training tools basket and how to navigate through it. By the end of this video, we will go through number one, what the training tools basket is, second, where the training tools basket exists, and third, how to navigate through the basket with an emphasis on the folder structure of the basket and the coding system of the basket. Just a note here that this video builds on the 2019 video titled Intro to PMA 2020's Basket of Tools, which is linked here and is located on the PMA YouTube channel. So what is the Training Tools Basket? The Training Tools Basket is a compilation of many different resources. It is a digital folder that contains electronic copies of resources that have been created to support PMA trainings and general preparation, pre, post, and throughout data collection. These resources come in many different file formats, including PowerPoints, Word documents, text files, and Excel spreadsheets. They consist of both process and content tools. So we've just mentioned content and process tools in the last slide. What are they? Content tools are materials that teach information about PMA, the questions the survey asks, strategies for REs and country teams, and quizzes and activities to reinforce the learning of this information. For example, here to the left is a slide from ID 1402, our tool that reviews Phase 4 design overview. It presents and teaches information about our Phase 4 survey design. And then we have process tools, which are materials on training design and facilitation, and they're meant to help you think about how to best teach the information. For example, on the right, we have a slide from our tool ID 058 that reviews designing for small group engagement, and it provides loads of valuable information on how to engage a specific audience. So now that we've reviewed what the training tools basket is and the types of tools in it, let's discuss where the training tools basket is located. And you may know this already, but it is on DropBox. It is found within the PMA global folder that all PMA staff are given access to. I've included here a shortened link and its path file to its location on DropBox. You and all PMA staff should have access to this folder. If you do not, please reach out to your supervisor or the survey ops team of the technical unit in Baltimore. And here is a supplementary link to the master catalog of all of the tools in Google Sheets. In this link, we have all of the tools written out and organized by folder and code, with links to where these tools exist within the basket in Dropbox and a short description about the tool. There's also an introduction that contains information about the coding system used in the basket of tools. So, how do we actually navigate the training tools basket? Here you see the web version of Dropbox. When you open and log into Dropbox, you should see a side panel of all of the folders you have access to under your Dropbox account. The Training Tools basket exists within the PMA Global folder, so click on that. You see here on the left side, the left red arrow here. Once you click on PMA Global, scroll down to the subfolder titled PMA Training Tools Basket. Once you click on the folder PMA Training Tools Basket, you will see many folders that are numbered. Here, this red box outlines those numbered folders. This is our first glimpse at the folder and coding structure of the basket, which we will now review. Here is a breakdown of the folders that you will see when you open the Training Tools Basket in Dropbox. The folder structure of the basket is based around 10 major themes of the core training, such as folders that review the RE's job, which is in folder 2, and folders that review the different major survey instruments and questionnaires, which are folders 5 through 8. And then we have folders that precede the 10 major folders, which we see here are folders 11 through 14, and these were added as additional phases of PMA data collection were conducted. If you continue to scroll down through the basket and past the numbered folders, you'll find folders that are organized by letters in alphabetical order. These folders contain tools that are specific for certain types of trainings, such as a training for the gender-based violence module, for example, which can be found in folder H, or training specifically for supervisors, which can be found in folder A. Each tool starts with ID, which is followed by which folder it is in, and 2 more digits. So this makes each tool or ID easily identifiable by its 3 to 4 digit code. This code refers to the theme of the tool and whether or not the tool is classic or new. Tools or IDs ending in 00 are explanatory tools, such as the README document, which we will review shortly, and IDs that end in 01 to 09 are used for classic tools, and IDs that are in the 10s, 20s, 30s, etc. are used for new tools. We will illustrate some examples of this numbering system in a bit. So I briefly mentioned the README document on the last slide, which gives an overview of the basket structure. This tool has an ID of 000, making it an explanatory tool. If you are ever lost in the basket, scroll down to this tool, as it will include all of the information that is presented in this PowerPoint and more. Now, let's move on to an example. We discussed before how classic tools take on numbered coding that ends in 01 to 09, right? So we see here on DropBox, for example, ID 061, which is located in the female questionnaire folder. Now, let's break down the coding structure of this tool. 6 indicates the folder or the theme, which here indicates the female questionnaire. And then we have 01, which indicates that it is a classic tool. This system allows you to go through the different folders to browse the tools or search by ID. For example, if you're looking for a classic tool about the SDP questionnaire, you could do a search in the folder for ID 70 with a 3rd digit not included in the search term so that all classic tools come up in the search results. And here I did this search. In this case, we only have 3 classic tools about the SDP questionnaire, which are ID 702, ID 708, and ID 709. We also see that the same tool in 2 different languages will have the same exact ID, but with the title of the document translated in that language. This will allow us to give translated titles to translated documents while still keeping them next to each other in a sorted list and in searches. A quick friendly reminder. So for more information on the basket structure and design choices made in 2019 for the new training tool systems, please see this YouTube video, which is linked here. This is the same video that we mentioned at the beginning of this video. Since that video was created, new folders have been made focusing on content for more recent phases, but we encourage deep dives back into those folders that were created at the start of PMA. The content within those folders is still very relevant for trainings and continued learning even now, and these tools could even be the foundation of new tools and learnings. Now we will go through an interactive example using a new tool through screen share. Here we are in the PMA Global DropBox folder, and this is the web version of DropBox. If we scroll down to PMA Training Tools basket, we now see the numbering system of the folder that we went through together prior, and also the lettering system. Now let's use the folder number 14, phase 4 folder, as an example. This folder reviews information and presents information that is relevant to phase 4. And we discussed earlier how tools that end in 01 to 09 are classic tools. So let's scroll past those. Once we do that, we see the tools that are classified as new tools. And these are those tools in this basket, for example. You can apply this system or approach to any folder within the training tools basket, as the coding and lettering system is standardized across all folders. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to review navigating the training tools basket